Okay, I'm gonna attempt this, okay? See that? That's my baby. And I've been fighting for him ever since 2012, July 4th, before July 4th, on Friday. July 4th would have been on a Sunday or a Monday. Okay? He's 12 now. He was 2. I have not let go of him. So I'm not a surrogate. That's what they fucking intended to. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm mad. Because I wrote a letter to, at the time, District Manager Don Kanabi. I wrote a letter to him. I wrote a letter to a few people. Because I asked who I thought was my mother at the time to take my son until I got on my feet because I was getting evicted. Social services had been coming to my fucking door and I thought they were there to help me. I still have the letter where a friend of mine told her, help her. In the report, it said help her, and they didn't help me. She stayed there for 2 to 3 hours talking to me about my son. And I was telling her the shit I was going through. They're not supposed to be there that long. I had to ask her to excuse me because I had to feed my son dinner. Second time she came, my son was eating breakfast. And because I breastfed him, I guess he's more of a drinker than he is an eater. If you look at him, he's skinny. So when I got him to eat finally, I was okay with it, you know? So he had gone to the bathroom. While he was eating, he went poop. And I had a friend there, and he's like, I think he pooped. And then and then I said, okay, I'll let him finish eating, then I'll change him. And she was right there, and she says, no, that's neglect. She says, I'm gonna have to take your son. I said, look, lady, if you think you're gonna take my son from me, you better call the cops. It's not happening. Cops came. They looked at my son. They looked at me. They ran my name. They ran my friend's name, I think it was. And I think, yeah, because he was still there. So they ran his name. And then they're like, well, there's no reason for us to take him. Her supervisor, and the police officer left without my son. Before she left, she said, you're going to be running into some hard times. Why don't you let your mom take him? I said, you know what? You might have a point there. So after she left, I called my mom. I asked her, can you come pick up my son? So I can, you know, take care of the things that I had to take care of with that apartment. Because I was getting evicted. So she came and picked him up that Friday. This bitch, the social worker, puts an emergency fucking thing to the fucking court. So on Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, Monday. She said so I had to go to court on Monday. And now there was an open DCFS case. How the fuck is it neglect if I had my mom come pick him up? And we went to go get a letter notarized and signed saying that she would return him when I got on my feet. I still got that letter. Why do you think I got storage for my trinkets? They got storage for my shoes? No, for my shit that matters, which is my documents for my son. This has been going on for, 10 years? They didn't offer me any fucking help. You know how many women I saw go into programs or shelters with their kids and they got help? Nothing. And I thought, okay, well, maybe they missed something. People fuck up, people mess up. So I put myself in a program even though I didn't need to because they had me test and I was clean. I'm shaking as I'm talking about this, okay? As I went into the program, Blasi Lewis, I asked, there's record of all this shit. My whole motivation has to keep my nose clean so I can have my son back. Bitch, you're not taking him away. Why do you think I haven't fucking left here? Because I love you so fucking. And then I come to find out this lady's not even my fucking mother. So they hijacked my kid and used the system because she used to work for the county of Los Angeles. I try to keep it hush-hush. I can't. Ain't nobody doing right by me. So when do I get to have my kid back? I have a clean record. I've gone back on my feet like 4 times. Never got my kid back. They tried to take my son from me. I filed a 388. Mind you, I didn't get advice from nobody. I researched and found out. Because they tried to take my kid away. I don't even know. She might be I don't even know who the fuck this lady is. She sure don't treat me like I'm her daughter. For birthdays, she would block my phone calls. For holidays, they stopped calling. She picks fights. Not only that, but she used to really emotionally abuse me. So one time I went over there to her house, and she starts talking to me the way she talked to me. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He was bawling, crying, trying to understand the same. I understood the feeling, and I was like, wait a minute. Because she's financially okay, she kept me. My point of doing this is because I need an attorney. I'm not a fucking crack addict. I'm not a fucking thief. I'm just trying to survive. Okay? And I've done this for 10 years. I'm ready to leave the state of California. I don't want to be here anymore. But I can't leave without my son. So I need an attorney. And I know that when it comes to the system, the DCFS system, it's tricky. When I went to court, they said they told me it's different than regular court. They said in regular court, you need to prove, you're innocent until proven guilty, and in children's court, you're not. You're guilty automatically. So that means that anybody that does not like you can come and say some shit. Anything about you. And that means to take your child away? The fuck? Come on now. In the 14th Amendment in the Constitution, something like that in the Constitution, yeah, it says that we have the right to raise our family the way we want without them being hurt or abused or anything. That's our right to raise our children with our beliefs. My beliefs are not to be manipulative and lying. And my kid is... So now he's got the same... Where'd he learn it from? Not me. Not me. He didn't learn it from me. So I need an attorney. So if anybody is an attorney or can help me with this, let me know. Please. I mean, I know that's why I know this is why I'm doing this. Not because I want to talk shit, because I'm looking for an attorney. If anybody can recommend a good attorney for me, please. Please.